I just watched a Disney Plus project that is a continuation of a previous fan favorite movie where a lady is unhappy with her life, so she uses magic to change her town according to her desires. But this change continues to spread out, and the use of magic is turning the lady evil slowly but surely. And the husband isn't aware of this for the most part, and it would have continued if a certain brunette didn't get involved. Also, it stars a great actress. I'm talking about Disenchanted, of course. What else can I be talking about? Just cause Edina Menzel looks like Catherine Hahn doesn't mean I'm talking about Wonder Woman. But yeah, I watched Disenchanted yesterday, and before starting the review I want to make one thing very clear. I hadn't watched Enchanted before yesterday. I watched it right before I watched Disenchanted, so when I started Disenchanted yesterday I didn't have the nostalgic factor for it that would have made me like or dislike it more than I should have. While the Enchanted had more charm and was more fun and engaging, but Disenchanted is a decent sequel. Its biggest strength is the cast. I was so surprised to see this side of Amy Adams. She is my favorite actress, but I have mostly seen her in serious or dramatic roles like Nocturnal Animals, Arrival, Her, or American Hustle. And other than Night of the Museum 2, I haven't really seen her so cheery and funny. But she was fantastic in both movies. And Disenchanted came out 15 years after Enchanted, yet she portrayed Giselle just as great as she did in Enchanted, if not better, cause this time there's a twist to the character. Patrick Dempsey was good as well. Unfortunately, he didn't have much to do in this one really. Gabriella Baldacchino was good as Morgan, as she portrayed two very different sides of her character really well. Maya Rudolph's character felt kinda pointless. She didn't have much screen time to leave a lasting impression, but she and Amy has a duet about being a villain, and that is definitely the best song in the movie. And the wickedly talented just kidding, Idina Menzel was great. Her voice is beautiful and she made the movie better with her singing. But I find this movie's lack of James Marsden disturbing. Other than Giselle, Prince Edward was my favorite from the Enchanted. He was really funny and James Marsden nailed his 4 or 5 minutes part in this movie, but I would have loved to see more. Also, it was nice to see two characters from two of my favorite sitcoms in this, Yvette Nichols-Brown from Community and Oscar Nunez from The Office. They, along with Gemma Mays, were a great sport. While the heart of the Enchanted was the relationship of Giselle and Robert, but the heart of this movie was the relation of Giselle and Morgan, and I think it's shown really well. But my biggest issue with this movie is its length. It is 1 hour 58 minutes long, yet a lot of the scenes seem pointless. Like, it takes almost 30 to 40 minutes for the main plot to start, and I know they have to build up to it, but most of the story is explained in opening narration, and the next 30 to 35 minutes could have been shown more quickly if they did it differently. I think Enchanted is superior to this one cause that movie focused on other characters enough for us to care about them. Giselle was the main focus, but others had subplots too, like King Edward's Pip and Nathaniel had their own things going on. Nathaniel and Evil Queen had a subplot, and Robert and Nancy had one too. But this movie, despite being longer, doesn't focus on anyone other than Giselle. She seemed to be part of almost every scene, and while Amy Adams is wonderful as Giselle and she nailed every scene she was a part of, but it would have been nice to see other characters develop with story. Any scene with other characters seemed like a breather, to be honest. By the end, Giselle and Morgan are the only two who get any character development. Also, while the soundtrack of Disenchanted is decent, but the first one songs were way more catchy and it's still stuck in my head. So when I think about it, I can understand why everyone loved it and it has such a cult following, but I genuinely think Disenchanted is good as well. It was fun and I like the theme of the movie. I really have a soft spot for these kind of formulaic Disney magical movies, be it Enchanted, Ella Enchanted, Princess Diaries, or even Disenchanted. It is a good wholesome movie to watch, and by the end you feel a sense of satisfaction. And despite its flaws, Disenchanted checkmarked all those boxes for me, and I liked it really. It still had fun moments, and the way actors delivered their lines made the moments better than they had any right to be.
O'clock? That means it's cruelty. No.
Also, while the CGI of the movie was just okay, but the 2D animation was breathtaking. It really reminded me of the classic animated Disney movies, and I hope they will make another animated movie with 2D animation like this. Anyways, I think Disenchanted is worth watching. I hope you will enjoy it as much as I did, and even if you don't, you can return to this video and comment your review of the movie. I would love to read it, and if you have already watched it, share your thoughts. If you are still watching the video and you like the video, consider pressing the like button and subscribing to the channel. It helps motivate me to make more videos. I really appreciate each and every single one of you watching the videos. You guys are amazing. And if you want me to review any other movie, you can comment it below any of my videos or community posts, and I will do it. I think I'm rambling too much today. I should probably stop. I hope you will have a great day and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.